So you lost your ID when you were in Colorado?
I did. Yeah, we went out to dinner and I had it in my pocket. And somehow between dinner and then walking back to my sister's house, I lost it. I searched all over the place, called the police department, went back to the restaurant. Because, normally my stuff pops back up.
Oh, you'll still get it back?
Yeah.
Does anyone have a doubt that Amy's going to get her ID back?
No, she's getting
And
it back.
so then I was like, well, shoot, we have to fly, Like we flew here, so we got to fly home and I have no ID. So I start, Googling TSA rules, protocol, what happens, like call people. I call American Airlines. They're like, okay, as long as you get through us, we should probably be able to give you a boarding pass, but we can't tell you over the phone. Like the airport person's going to have to decide that. Whoever's working the ticket counter. So the whole way to the airport, I'm like, please, ticket counter person, be nice. Please be nice. So I have a carry-on bag that I wasn't checking because you have to, an American, you have to pay for each bag that you check. So I was like, I'm not paying extra. So they told me that I would likely get searched thoroughly, like all my stuff. I'm like, okay. So I was prepared when I packed and I put, we have listeners in Colorado sometimes. I mean, we have, what if the TSA person's a listener? So I put Pimp and Joy shirts on top and Choose Joy, like all the things. I put I have a Stars, Stripes, Freedom America shirt that I was like, I'm not a terrorist. Like, I love America. I'm not going to do anything bad.
Oh, you went heavy on the America.
I went heavy on joy in America.
Yeah.
And so that when they unpacked my stuff, they'd be like, oh,
Did you hide your underwear in other bags?
Yeah, I was like, I don't want them going through all that because I knew they were going to go through everything. So anyway, American lets me through. They give me a boarding pass. But then I have to go through TSA. And they're like, ooh, the guy working is like, Jimmy? I don't know. She doesn't have a license. I said, but sir, I have a boarding pass. Obviously, American trusts me. Like, I have a boarding pass, so I should be able to go through. And he's like, ugh. So he's like, how many credit cards do you have? So I bust out like my debit card and my credit card with my names on it. He's like, do you have any other form of government ID with your face on it? And I was like, no, but my husband did serve in the Air Force for 12 years. And I used to have a military ID.
Oh, you hit him with a used to. Nice.
But I was trying to be like, we love America. I'm not going to do anything crazy. So then finally, after he calls Jimmy over, Jimmy inspects my wallet and all my things. And Ben doesn't want my husband. He's not anywhere near me because we have two Haitian children.
Because he's embarrassed that you're singing Lee Greenwood in the line so you can get through.
Well, first of all, he's annoyed that I lost my license and that I have no other form of identification. He's like, I can't believe you don't carry extra identification with you. So then, I have a picture of my driver's license because when I was trying to get verified on Instagram, they want you to send a photo ID of your. So then I'm scrolling through all my photos and I'm like, hold on, I know it's here somewhere. And then I find the picture. I'm like, this is my driver's license. It's a photo. I needed it for Instagram. And he's like, what? Jimmy. So then, it was just a hot mess. But the reason why my husband didn't want to be with me is because we've got two Haitian children that don't have identification and they don't have passports yet. We're working on that. But they officially just became U.S. citizens like recently, but he didn't want there to be any question of like who they were and if they were our kids, because his biggest fear is one day, because they ask you before you're about to fly with our kids, like, are these your parents? And they say yes, but we thought, Stashira tries to be funny sometimes. And she might be like, nope, I don't know these people. So Ben is like, not even near me.
Strategically,
he and my children
not embarrassingly.
But strategically, they're watching from afar like, oh, I hope mom gets on the plane. And then finally, the TSA guy lets me through, but I have to go through to this special back place where, like, I don't know, airport prison, and where you think, like, I don't know if I'm going to make it out of here, depending on what they find in my bag. And a female officer had to come over because she had to touch me everywhere.
What? Oh, yeah?
Everywhere. And before she did it, she was
Explain
very
what
like,
happened.
she's like, I'm about to touch you here. Are you okay with that?
Yes,
and I'm like,
I
well, I
am.
guess I have to be. And then I cleared. He opened up my bag, though, and I was so excited when I was like, Pimp and Joy. And he didn't know what it was.
And you obviously got home.
He wasn't a listener. Jimmy didn't listen to the show. He didn't care what was in my bag, but I got through and I boarded the flight and I made it home without a driver's license. But
what is your advice to our listeners then?
be nice.
Okay.
Try to think of anything you have with your name on it. Put fun things in your luggage. I should have had some good snacks, and I should have been like, you can have those, all yours. But I think just like being honest and being kind and like not irritated. There is a protocol they have to go through, and some of it, yes, was frustrating. But you're the one that doesn't have your license, so keep calm, be nice, and they'll likely let you through.
There you have it. I think that's the key to life 99% of the time. Just be nice to folks. People like to help people that they like.
Yeah.
So, well, good for you. I'm glad Jimmy put you through.
Yeah. I was like, have you lost weight?
You did not.
Jimmy's like, man, I ain't never seen you.
Actually, I just ate 5 pizzas before I came.